Before I continue, I would like to read the first paragraph under hard times, beginning on page 13, and we'll finish on page 14. Hard times. During Noah's generation, the earth was young and strong. Can you imagine the vigor and the robustness that it might have had? It must have had. However, mankind faced difficult times because the ground was cursed by the Lord and wickedness was rampant. Evil angelic forces had unrestrained access to the earth's realm. The Holy Scriptures state that every imagination and thought of man's heart was on evil continually. The demanding times that were upon the earth affected the entire population. It was not an economic crisis, global warming, or any natural or man made catastrophe. There were no headlines of racial issues, pandemic food shortages, or regional conflicts. Just a little there, we wanted to insert a little creative writing. Once again, the antediluvian civilization was advancing in technology, but humanity as becoming better was not advancing. And we make an insertion which we'll pick up in another section on that. We make an insertion that there were other entities, and we refer to them as evil angelic forces. We know that in the garden, it was the serpent, which was Satan in the form of a serpent, um, who tempted and deceived Eve, and Adam followed suit, and as a result of them, they were uh, evicted from the garden. Yes, the first family of civilization, humanity, was evicted from the garden, and according to sacred texts, a angelic uh, guard or sentinel cherubims were placed at the entrance of the garden to keep man from entering in or re entering and thus taking fruit from the tree of life. Uh, all of this created, I believe, the antediluvian civilization, although advanced, was in a very decadent state. And we wanted to point out that because of this, death was now unleashed into humanity. Uh, Soon, as we mentioned, death